Ladies and gentlemen, now Chyloe Kurdas, the Female Engagement Senior Manager for Golf Australia. I guess it's the anniversary, Chyloe, of something very important to us all.
Yeah, well, 12 months ago we launched the Vision 2025, the Future of Women and Girls in Golf strategy here for Golf Australia. And I guess we just wanted to give a really quick update on the progress we've made in the last 12 months. And there are 11 key KPIs that we are delivering across the first 12 months of this strategy, but I just wanted to quickly share 3 of them with you so that we're able to communicate more broadly to the golfing community about what we've been able to achieve in 12 months. And probably the 3 big ones are around the integration into the workforce of female responsibilities, Vision 2025 responsibilities across the whole workforce. In a new One Golf world, we've got around 90 odd staff now, which is pretty exciting. But every single one of those 90 odd staff are responsible for the delivery of Vision 2025. So it's core business. Vision 2025 and growth of the female game is everyone's responsibility in the organisation, as per, I guess, the first pillar within the Vision 2025 strategy around culture and leadership. We really understand that our leaders dictate our cultural parameters, and therefore everyone in the organisation is on the hook for leading. I guess the second one is a community club development program that is focused on creating gender inclusive environments. We've been lucky enough to receive some funding from state government in Victoria related to addressing violence against women by creating gender inclusive sporting clubs, and particularly golf clubs in this instance. And so through the Change Our Game funding, we are working with, at the moment, 30 pilot clubs on a new program that we've developed called Even Par. We launched that last week at the Vic Open. 30 clubs across Geelong and metropolitan Melbourne will put in place a process that will help them facilitate more inclusive clubs here in Victoria. The aim will be that we'll roll that out nationally after we evaluate the pilot. And I guess the third one is probably the biggest thing we're sort of committing to. We're delivering a roadshow nationally around Vision 2025, 50 locations across all of Australia. We're bringing together key leaders within golf club communities, so our golf club managers, our presidents, our captains, and the aim of the Vision 2025 roadshow is to, facilitate, or plant a seed for change and support and empower our golf clubs to be able to lead change in our broader community. We've got about 1,500 odd clubs. If every club commits to one action around those 4 key pillars within the strategy, that's 6,000 things that we do that we weren't doing 12 months ago. So across those 3 those 3 big ticket items, we just wanted to share that with our broader golf community, that this is what we are doing. We are setting and we're role modelling the standards we want to see in the game, and we're really excited about where things are heading. Karrie's played a really important role, both in the build-up to create Vision 2025, but she's still on board as a really important member of our steering group, and her contribution's been outstanding. And I think, Mark, you've got a couple of questions for Karrie around Vision 2025?
Yeah, if you don't mind, Karrie. Globally, girls and women have more sporting options than ever before, obviously. What key changes do you think golf needs to implement so that we can attract and, more importantly, retain young women and girls at a grassroots level?
Well, I think just touching on what Chyloe was talking about, making women and girls feel more comfortable and invited to the golf club setting. I think it can be a very intimidating place for boys, young boys and girls. I got the golf club rules and tuck your shirt in and take your hat off in the clubhouse. That sort of stuff. I think we have to soften a little bit in golf and to encourage kids to play. And then we also want women to take up the game at any age that they care to, and to make them feel comfortable out there. And I'm not just talking about male members, but female members being welcoming, because I think sometimes that's even a hard group for a new woman to crack is the women that have been members at the club for years. So I think that's the main thing is golf needs to get out of these traditions. And I grew up in North Queensland, so we didn't have a lot of that. I didn't see that until I started travelling away and playing in the bigger cities, and had to unpick the length of my short hams, so my shorts were long enough one day. Just stuff like that. All those things need to go out the window, and we need to modernise that part.
So as part of the Vision 2025 National Roadshow that Chyloe was talking about a second ago, GA's talks with community leaders about the importance of leaving a legacy for women in the game. Have you got a vision for what that legacy might be from your perspective?
I don't know. That's a very serious question.
Yeah, sorry, Karrie.
No, the legacy for Vision 2025.
Yeah, and from your own personal perspective.
Well, I think the legacy will be that, there'll be, we won't know who to interview in this room that's Aussie in the field, because we'll have so many great Aussies playing, because we'll have so many young girls playing and so many mums playing and women playing. I think that'll be the legacy, and there's no time like the present for us to be concentrating on that, because there's so many other sports in Australia that are, and if we don't, we'll be lost, and the growth won't continue at all. So I think it was definitely urgently needed, and I think Chyloe's done an amazing job in her first 12 months, and with the great commitment from Golf Australia.
Thank you.
Chyloe's also around all week. If you'd like to speak to her, just come again, tap me, and we'll arrange that.